Good morning, everybody. Today is May 7th, just after Cinco de Mayo. And we were having an awesome day celebrating the freedom of, Mexican people. I myself am not Mexican. My father is actually Chinese. He's Cantonese. May he rest in peace. And my mother is Salvadorian. So I'm not Mexican, but my husband is. And I actually grew up in Reno, Nevada. And I love Cinco de Mayo. I love Mexican food. I love Mexican culture. To me, being in the Mexican culture it makes me feel like I'm a queen. I love being around Mexican people. I actually grew up in going to all Hispanic church, and my pastor, may he rest in peace, was also from the city of Mexico. And I just love their culture. I love the way that they are taught to have such solidarity with all the bad times, and how they're always there for you, and all those things that we see on TV. Like, for example, when you watch Grey's Anatomy and The Good Witch and things like that, where you see people coming together and people loving each other and people being there for each other. All those things are not really true here in the United States, but you actually see them in Mexico. And I'm not going to make this video too long, so I'm going to go straight to the point. We were celebrating our Cinco de Mayo, and my husband was putting up the Mexican flag and all that fun stuff, and just as he was putting up the flag, the neighbor, well, he's not a neighbor, he lives on the next block, but since he's the only one on that block here in California Valley, I guess he's considered the next neighbor over. And his name is Anfrew Cristofono. He's French, and he's so racist. He started barking at my husband and at my daughter. Him and his crew, I call them, because they're such they're so racist, and they're always looking for ways to bother us, to stalk us, to scare us, to intimidate us, and to just ruin our lives. They've done property damage. They've killed our livestock. They've killed chicken and sheep and goats, and they have in the past killed prized roosters. One is called Caballo de Guerra, and that is a translation would be a war horse. It's a rooster that is in the category of fighting rooster, and it's a rainbow rooster, but in black colors, like dark colors. And that one I was really sad that he was dead, because he was so beautiful. We are actually breeders. We don't fight roosters. We breed beautiful roosters. Silver Phoenix, caballo de guerra, and on and on. And we sell some eggs, and it's just so angering and saddening uh that this French racist is not getting the picture that he can't get away with the way that he acts. He thinks that he can get away with everything he does. And then towards the end of the day, he drives in front of our property on our street. Now, our street, nobody drives on at all because it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere important. It's just a street for our property, and we're the only ones that live on our property. Same with his. He's the only one that lives on his block, and his street does not go anywhere. Under oath, in court, just last month, he said to the judge that he had tried to stay away from us for over 2 years. And we caught him on video just the other night on May 5th, driving on our street. Now, does that sound like he's trying to stay away from us? Barking and yelling and being a Karen towards us. Does that sound like he's trying to stay away from us? We haven't driven on his street ever in over 3 years. And we don't yell back. We act like he doesn't exist, even though they do those things. We do turn on music loud enough so that we don't hear him yelling and screaming. And we ignore all of the things he does. And, of course, he tries different things to try to anger us and try to make our lives miserable. But we just try to ignore him to the best of our abilities. But I guess he just can't get over the fact that France tried to invade Mexico a whole bunch of years ago and lost. And Mexico won their liberty. I guess it just boils his blood. But he can't win. And when we go back to court and we go for a restraining order, I feel like the judge will give us a restraining order. So, fingers crossed, everybody, that he will do so.